the first session of the 58th Oklahoma legislature begins this upcoming Monday, if you can believe it, February 1st. And with this being such a challenging year for so many Oklahomans, all eyes will be on our lawmakers. Kids have been out of the classroom, some for nearly a year. We have lost more than 3,300 Oklahomans to COVID-19, and businesses are still struggling to stay afloat. So here with me now to discuss all of this and his goals for the legislative session is Governor Kevin Stitt. Governor, thanks so much for being here with us today.
Oh, thanks for having me today, Shelby. It's such an honor to be with you.
So I want to start here. I want to take actually a look back before we start. When you were first campaigning to become Oklahoma's governor, your goal, your promise was to make Oklahoma a top 10 state, something we heard a lot from you. So as we look ahead to your third legislative session at the helm here, I want to ask you, are we there? What areas have we made progress on, and where do we still have work to do?
Well, I'm so excited to be the governor, and yeah, we talk a lot about being top 10. We're continuing to push forward on that initiative. COVID set us all back, but I'm so excited that and pleased with the progress we've made. For example, we fully reopened our economy on June 1st, and so we've been top 10 in lowest unemployment in the nation. So we're not going to have the struggles this coming legislative session from a revenue perspective that most other states are dealing with because of the way we safely kept our businesses open. We safely, protected the health and lives of Oklahomans, and we also kept our kids in school for the most part across our state. So a lot of good things. I have a governor's scorecard that also addresses and looks at where we're at and how we can become top 10 in all across the state, the cabinet, and we're moving the needle across the state.
And looking ahead to the session here, Monday, it all kicks off, right? Let's talk about what is going to be your number one top priority this legislative session.
Well, we break it down into three pillars. The first pillar is to continue to make Oklahoma a top 10 place for business. And we're seeing tremendous activity. Our commerce pipeline has never been fuller. We're having companies from other states that have been completely locked down telling us they want out, and we're getting tremendous success of companies wanting to move and are moving to Oklahoma. So we've got regulation reform, we've got some tax reform, obviously workforce and the skilled workforce. We've got some education reform that'll help us in those areas. And then also, Oklahomans elected a business person as governor, and so I'm trying to always deliver more for our money. And it's so frustrating for me when we're, for example, 46th in health outcomes. So we've got a great initiative. It's called Managed Care. It's going to be improving obesity in children, childhood obesity, diabetes, and so we're really excited to roll that out this session as well. So a lot of great things going. I have a great relationship with the House, the Senate. We've been working on a people's agenda, and really looking forward to my third session.
And you mentioned education reform, so let's take this opportunity. Let's talk about schools here. I mean, throughout this pandemic, your goal has been to get kids back into the classroom, citing evidence that transmission rates are low in schools. And I was reading the CDC report earlier today. The CDC does agree with that transmission can be low in schools, but says that is largely dependent on mask wearing. So I want to ask you, why not make masks mandatory in schools if it furthers your goal to get kids back to the classroom?
We've left that up to the local school districts, and all across the state, I would say 99% of our school districts have been open since August, at least with an option for in-person learning. And we just think it's safer. The evidence, the science all tells us kids are safer in school. So I have been huge at pushing to get our school and our kids back in the classroom, at least the option for that all across the state of Oklahoma. And I would say most of the school districts are requiring masks, and I think that's a great thing. The state health department also changed the quarantine guidelines that if two kids are wearing masks, then if somebody in your classroom actually came down with COVID, the rest of the class does not have to be quarantined. So those are some great things. Other states are doing that. Iowa, Missouri, Utah, other states are following Oklahoma's lead on that quarantine. And we just think it's so important. There's so many other consequences that happen when kids aren't in school, and we know kids are safer in school. It just breaks my heart that if you live in a certain zip code, you don't have an option to be in school, and kids all across the state are in school. And I can't imagine a first grader on Zoom trying to learn to read right now. And I hear from parents all across the state saying, "Governor, help us get our kids back in school," and I'm trying.
And you kind of just read my mind here because I wanted to ask you about that new quarantine policy that you and the health department came up with here. So when you hear about, some schools not adopting that policy or some districts not adopting that policy, what kind of talks are you having with them to encourage them to continue to allow kids to learn if that falls under your parameters? Are you having conversations with school districts?
We do, but the way our system is set up is there's a separate superintendent of public education, and there's local boards that govern their school districts, and that's fine. So they're closer to the community, and that's why parents need to get involved. They need to contact their local school boards. But it's frustrating for me. The state health department has rolled out new guidelines, and you have some school districts saying, "Nah, we're not going to follow that." So if two kids are wearing masks and one gets COVID at home, test positive, the whole class should not have to be quarantined. Especially those kids don't have they were wearing masks. So that was the whole concept that the state health department rolled out. And basically, it's very similar to what a lot of other states are doing in their education. So for a school district to say, "Nah, we know better, we're not going to follow that," you just kind of scratch your head and you wonder what's happening and what type of politics are being played to try to defend the fact that kids aren't in school.
And I want to switch a little bit here to our economy, our relief. Oklahomans need help. How do you plan to work with the legislature to get relief to those Oklahomans who need it?
One thing that I think is important for Oklahomans to understand is that we're not going to have a budget deficit this year. It's huge. Most other states are looking at $1 billion and multi-billion-dollar deficits. We're not. And the reason we're not is because we had $1 billion in savings. My first session, we got the largest savings account in state history when we had revenue growth. That was really important to kind of smooth out any cuts. And then last year, we didn't spend everything that we could because we saw this thing approaching. We saw unemployment go to 13%. We saw the oil and gas industry take a hit. So we were really fiscally disciplined last session. That's playing huge dividends here. And then we reopened our economy, unlike other states that have kept completely shut down. And now we're going to reap the benefits this year. So we're not going to have any cuts in our different state agencies this year. As a matter of fact, I've got a plan to save an additional $100 million and start replenishing that savings account for our state for any kind of future issues.
Our last question here. Oklahoma's legislature, 78% Republican. This is a time in our country where we hear lots of calls for unity. So I want to know from you, how do you anticipate involving Democrats in the conversation to make sure they're a part of the decisions made for our state?
Well, you're exactly right. We need unity. And I tell everybody in the state legislature, I said, listen, let's not play Washington, D.C. politics. We all see the dysfunction that's happening in Washington. We're all Oklahomans. We all want the same things. We want the best education for our kids. We want the best health care. We want the best economy and job growth. And we want the best roads and bridges. So let's make it that simple. It shouldn't be a Republican, a Democrat, rural or an urban issue. That's why we're working hard to come up with a people's agenda, a governor's agenda, or a Senate or a House agenda, but a people's agenda. And I look forward to working with everybody in the state legislature to move Oklahoma to top 10.
Governor Kevin Stitt, we thank you very much for your time today, and we'll look forward to kicking off the session on Monday.
Thank you so much, Shelby.